Okay, sounds good. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Sounds good. So, welcome to a new session of Hand of the Gods. What is JJ doing? Some were telling me he's tilting. He's tilting a little bit, yeah? Yeah, I should give him a call. So, we are shortly before rank play, I heard yesterday. And I cannot wait to enter the ranked play zone. At the moment we are playing Zeus. Zeus, the god of the gods. The Greek god of the gods. So let's check this out. Daily login bonus, special reward. Let's claim everything. This, okay, friend request. Open packs. We can also, I got some more packs, so we can disenchant extras. Cannot pick dust. So it is called dust and it's cannot pick dust. We have a lot of it. 2700, that should make us happy. And it does. So we need to play. Naja, we want to play Zeus Power, but we would need to play some more games if we want to really get this 2-5. So if you really want to enter rank play, maybe we should just play this one game with Ra. Ra's general principle is to heal. So we get that. Yes, it's Might the card game and it's available on Steam now. We will check this out. So just go very quickly on Steam and see and check up the ratings, like how the game, how people like the game. It's free to play, so you can just download it and try it off if you want to. At the moment 90 reviews, 83%, just about standard I would say. And we are also directly jumping into the gameplay. For those who were already watching it yesterday, they already know some things. But it's basically, yeah, a hybrid of Hearthstone and we could even say duelist. Yeah. And what you do is you have cards, and these cards are in window mode. Can you see that? Can I check on the yeah. You see it, right? Yep. Looks good. 2 damage to unit. The poor white tiger. 1 for ranged? No, it's not even ranged. Holy moly. Recruiter. I'll be playing the mirror. So, what is that? Give all other friendly units Are you kidding me? What is this? If all other friendly units, Afterlife resurrect. So as long as she's on the board, the units don't die. Okay, that sounds reasonable. And she's a 4/4, which means you can deal 4 range damage. We basically summon for 4 mana an 8 mana minion. Sounds pretty rough to me if you ask me. So we can either execute it. Just because these two. Yeah. The first walk here. Range units can always move 2 tiles, and that was just the range attack. So range attack go over 2 tiles, as it seems, maybe over 3 tiles, probably over 3 tiles. So range attack over 3 tiles. That was pretty cruel. I think we lost. We have nothing to do. 6 mana, deal 4 damage to all enemy units. Okay, that's kind of AoE effect. Unfortunately, I thought after we got the 8 mana dude that we would be in super duper shape. We only need 1 more game for rank play, and then we will also play the deck we built, because at the moment we are also playing a deck we didn't build. Whether this is on mobile, well, I don't think so yet, but I'm pretty sure it will be on mobile. Oh, there's Neith, yeah, she was this with the global range, right? We are second to act, which means we maybe do this. Ja, das morgen ist. Schon dabei? Natürlich. Immer, ne. Nicht also. Ja, bis morgen, Alex. Hand off with the gods. That's right. Okay, so yeah, this is just drawing, and he didn't play anything. It's a game. I think fine. He's just doing nothing. Nothing is not good enough. She has global range whenever we heal a minion, so we can, once she's on the board, we can just always heal a minion, and then she's killing everything, whatever we like. Yeah, we are still a little bit away from the rank play, so we will get into the rank play soon. I think this game is especially good for Skype fans. For Smite fans. Yeah, because most of the characters are from Smite. And yeah, you can basically play with your summoned characters from Smite. Probably a very similar occasion to what Hearthstone was for World of Warcraft. Hand of the Gods is for Smite. So he just refuses to play anything, yeah. Maybe we shouldn't play anything as well then, because it might seem that he wants to do also some kind of AoE. We don't know the AoEs yet, but maybe we just pass then. We don't want to play too much. Not that a random AoE comes down and suddenly we lost. Don't want that. But maybe he also just doesn't have anything. I mean, he always plays these 1 damage, 1 damage, 1 damage, and he has, what, 5 cards in the hand. Okay, so we are, by the way, the Sun God. We are Ra, the Sun God. Ra. I also think that with Cow Spawns we have also very good ways to silence enemies. Killing any kind of units you would like.
Shall be swept aside.
Yeah. Hebo, yeah, very strong. An enemy unit to the owner's hand. So good. we could have produced this beforehand, whatever. Yeah, don't want to expand too much. Yeah, we could have of course used it before they healed. Maybe we should really think about our actions beforehand next time. Can we also overdraw? Is there nothing like this? Yeah, very convenient just to use 3 mana. I don't even know what he does with the cards. But yeah, we also don't put too much pressure. I mean, there's 3 mana, 1/4. I mean, that's lousy at best. That's really lousy. Let's go. Huh? Okay, I think this opens the doors for ranked play, guys. And this is amazing. Come on. Okay, this is ridiculous, guys. I'm so sad. We are only one. We are not even half a game away from. Ra, the Sun Gods. We are second to act again, I don't know. Maybe, yeah, the niece really seems very nice. Yeah, she really feels very nice. Random zombie on the zombie. His hero power, yeah. We should always stay mana effective. Against a zombie this might be better, but I don't think that we should heal. So that's pretty much what you get. 3 mana, 3/4. It's definitely fine. Melee can walk 3 rows and then attack adjacent fields like diagonal, but also straight. Which means we cannot attack the core now because we cannot move diagonal. So we can move 1. We can move what? You can okay. You can only move 1 time or what? Okay, interesting. So next time we plan it beforehand. Because I would have really liked to kill the zombie. But okay, whatever. Naja, you can move 1 time, 3 fields, but not diagonal. Or diagonal. And you can hit adjacent units wherever they are. No? So now we could move 1, 2, 3. And then we could also attack diagonal the Summoning Stone. Whereas this can do, for example, this. Making him bigger. So stone or not? Well, they are just cards which deal damage if he has a lot of those. So I would naturally indeed kill. Because the stone has still 25. Now we can play him. Oh, this is very strong. Now we can play him. But we can also heal. And by healing, not only stay we mana effective and save a little bit cards from our hand, but we also make Sobek grow. Boom! Whenever something is healed, Sobek grows into infinity. And putting that aside, growing or healing our Doomsayer is also pretty cool. So this can be killed by this whenever we like.
Crush our enemies.
5 mana for 4 due to damage. Okay, we don't care. I mean, he threw the X. But we don't care regardless. Now we can get her. She has global range whenever we heal something. So maybe we should check out and heal something. This is super mega good minion because you have infinite movement and super mega good attack at some point. So naturally, trade this 3-2 against the way better stuff. And here trade again because of the reasons mentioned. So he can 1-2-3 and kill this. But he could have done it no matter how we do it. So that's fair. We didn't move with this guy, didn't we? But we didn't want to, because if this guy hits this, Sobek just dies. So no interest in that. What is this? Meditation. Here for 2. That's not very good. What's this? Execution. Yeah, that might not be bad. And with this we draw cards. Yeah, this Fire Emblem I find horribly bad. I don't know. It's just like 2 mana deal 2 damage. It's like really not good. That was probably a mistake, because now we can attack it and heal. So we walk here, we attack this. Oh, we cannot... What? Can we not heal it now or what? Oh yeah, we can heal it, yeah. And we can... this guy, and this means she gets global range. So now this guy can just... And now we locked him down anyways, because, well, it's... the game is pretty snowbally. So once you have something like this on the board, and you have board control, there's nearly nothing your opponent can do. He can AoE us for 4, but then this guy is still 3-1, and other than that he can just deploy stuff, but we have global range, which means we don't take any kind of retaliation damage. Putting that aside, we can heal, and we can execute if we want that. No. So this. Now we can heal this. But actually we could also... Yeah, okay. Heal him, for that he grows. We execute this. It's a stone. It's a stone. And this will be dead soon. We basically just locked him down for 8 damage turn. But at the same time we can also kill his minions if you want. 1, 2, 3, so this can even run forward and kill this. Okay, now he managed to kill her. Oh, still has 6 mana, what? Oh wow, so for 2 mana and the card he can deal 3 damage, okay. And what's this? 5 mana, 5/3 ranged. So it's basically a 7, no, it's like it's a 6/5 ranged. 7/4 or 6/5 range. Oh, that's very good. Fortunately we can kill the ranged guy. So we do have 8 mana. Let's spawn something random. Yeah, that's not really good because it doesn't align well on him. Ever friendly is healed. Yeah. Ugh. What is this? Default damage. If a friendly has died, this 25 damage instead. Yeah, okay, not really strong. What is this? Chaos Spawn, we don't care. I mean, this can kill this, which is a little bit unfortunate, but what can we do about it? It's really... I wonder how he came back from his position. But yeah. So... again, let's try to decimate his minions as much as possible. This is utility, so maybe we should just put him here. And yeah, isn't this? They are drawing us cards. Fury is incredibly furious. She's like very strong. This is the amount of cards in our deck, so we do have 12 cards in our deck. Here's 10 mana. Fury is not that furious any longer. Another zombie, we don't care. We can even annihilate the zombies with him, so that's fine. He also only has 2 cards in his hand, so he's kind of running out of cards, it seems. Oh, okay. We should just address his core a little bit. Maybe drawing 2 cards for 2 mana is much better than drawing 2 cards for 3 mana. I don't even know what the card is. It feels quite of underwhelming. 3 mana, 2 cards. That has to be very bad, right? Like very, very bad. Yeah, let's try to min-max this. You know me, so I would really like to min-max in the hours we got. We decided to give this game a try for a little bit more than 10 hours. So let's try to min-max all the time, of course. I'm really looking forward to it. But we can only do that in rank play. So let's see and take a look how rank play will look like, because this will be the first rank play, and for that we will take our Zeus deck, which we played yesterday with the gods. I'm really looking forward to that. As you know, there are different factions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different factions at the very moment, and we'll probably also have enough time to take a look at each of those. But for now, let's play ranked. And no, let's not learn to play, let's play ranked. Zeus power, yeah, okay. Maybe we can also delete some of those decks we don't. So now I'm really looking forward how this will go. What is up, guys? What is up? How do we see his rank? How do we see our rank? We don't, right? I hope we don't start first. That was his Ares. We haven't seen his animation even one time, which probably means that we shouldn't play Ares. Because if you play a deck and you haven't seen a specific animation even one time, that meant that you never reached mana 7. And if you never reach mana 7, that probably means that you shouldn't run that card. So he is opening with this marksman would have not, we would have taken it. So he opened with heavily agility, which means now he stays at 4 mana. And he's a beta tester, King Sui Shang-Chi beta tester. Is this his level? Are we level 30 at the moment, or how does it work? I have no idea, guys. We will check this out. I'm looking forward to it. What we can do, we can give a friendly god, but this is not a god, but she's a goddess. And she will be able to protect him, at least for a short time. Keep in mind that Aphrodite is a 2/4 with a range ability, so I'm really looking forward to it. He's also summoning Aphrodite and protecting the core. But I think protecting core with Aphrodite is not exactly what he wants to do. So we run here. Keep in mind that we first do play the goddess to give him protect. But not only protect, but he will grow. And because he grew, Fontes! He's growing by 1/1 per turn now. Because we will be able to play a goddess every turn. I'm so excited for our first rank match. This is our first rank match, guys. Oh man, I'm so excited. Oh, maybe we will see the Ares animation, because next turn is 5 mana. So maybe we will really have the ability to see the goddess animation. I would really love the Prometheus hits this. What is this? Can attack twice per turn. This guy is so bad, right? Unless he gives him, like... I don't know what he should give him, but 3 mana 1/3 is like insanely underwhelming. We'll probably kill Aphrodite. She's like range to 4. 2 mana, deal 2 damage to a unit. If you control 2 or more gods, deal 4 damage instead. 2 mana, 3 damage would be standard, but he just dealt 4 damage for 2 mana. Oh my god. Oh, that was so bad for us. So we can move 1, and yeah, the range is indeed 3. But he could then shoot her down, so we wouldn't like that. Okay, and here you can see which guys can reach you if you do certain things. So maybe we should just stay where we are. What we can do is we can either play these two. Yeah, when a friendly god enters, we get cards. When a friendly god enters, this gets stronger. Or we just play Arachne, and yeah, she will be able to boost to create a spiderling. So whenever one of these ranged hits your unit, your melee unit, you can also attack back usually. Because, I mean, attack back in your turn because you have movement 3. Yeah. So I think we have two ways to play this here. We can either play Marksman and Argus, or we just go for Tempo. This will be able, okay. Oh, Mu attack twice, okay, but he's ranged, so this is like 3 mana, 2/3. Okay, now I got it. So you buff his attack and then you shoot a lot. Yeah, that's nothing we would like to see. Maybe this can go back. Maybe she can go here. So now we spawn the Spiderling. And she will be able to spawn as a Spiderling every turn. So let's see what he does. So for 2 mana he can discover a god. Interesting. 2 mana discover a god. So he basically trades 1 card of his against another card, but for that he pays 2 mana. 2 mana is quite expensive, honestly. I don't know. What was this? Did you see what he discovered? Can we see that somewhere? What did he do now? I didn't see the cards. There would be some... I don't know, I don't even know what he did, honestly. What is this? Why did it get +1/+1? Huh? Oh, did he give him? Ah, now he shoots for 4. Hey, holy moly, guys, holy moly. Pull an enemy to you and stun them. Maybe it's not too bad. Specifically in such a standstill. Maybe we should try to deploy some marksmen. Marksman. This will probably get better later, right? Naturally. And this we can probably also do. Ah, okay, I see. Yeah, we should play this because because we don't have infinite cards in our hands, so we should probably make use of the hero power every turn now. Yeah, I'm looking forward for Ares because this is basically pulling an enemy to you and stunning them. For 7 mana you would expect 8/8. Now this is 7/6, so that's probably 2 mana too bad. But for 2 mana we can probably kill him, and he already paid 4 mana for him and a card. So that's like a surplus of 3 mana. I never thought that such a situation would occur, but we are playing ranked now, guys. That's like a complete different story then. Ares, the War God. He's the War God. And usually AoE of Zeus is dealing AoE on non-goddess. So he could kill the non-gods. Or we are also spawning Spiderlings per turn and Arachne. It's really good. She's also getting stronger. Ah, something which jumps from above. Yeah, great. So Athena, yeah, I might have been able to play around it, like by not placing them directly next to each other. I mean, that was probably pretty dumb, because I placed these two dudes directly next to each other. That was like ultimately dumb, because like this we gave him an opening for using Athena, and this probably lost us 2 mana and a card. That was pretty dumb. So, but I think he might have also done a small step, because now we can boost this and attack this. And since we can, yeah, we should definitely use it. It's probably good, yeah. But from the idea, we should first play there. So this works here, and probably it works here. Then we play this on a back spot, because there's utility. For 2 mana, if you want to play it, we can play her. And only if you want that, I don't know. Because if you pull the other one, I think we kill him. And obviously, like always, Goddess power. And now, 6 for 3. That's perfect. So what we did is we spent all our mana, but we also used the hero ability like a god. Hero ability every turn. Yeah, and this will come for sure. Maybe also play these two, but we also spawn Arrakis every turn. Every turn Arrakis, guys. Spiderling, Spiderling, Spiderling. This is Arachne. Arachne is pulling out these Spiderlings every turn. So we can also play. Ah, yeah, okay, now he's going into action, yeah. Because we can also spawn a random Greek god and also protect something. That would be great. We'll check this out. Yeah, okay, so he gives him. So you shouldn't mind. Oh yeah, he can attack 2 times, sure. Yeah, she's really doing a great job. Being 6-1, completely protecting us here, everything. Because he cannot really advance, because if he advances, she will strike. So what is this? 5 mana 3 for can target friendly units with attacks and giving them +2/+2. Aha. So she can basically now give +2/+2 per turn. Yeah, we might not want that he can give +2/+2 per turn. That's not specifically in our interest. Man. But we cannot pull her now, because if you pull her now, we cannot really kill this in a good way. So probably just doing it like this. What I'm saying is we need to buff this. While doing so, we can also use the hero power, it's not too bad. So we bring her here. We play another Aphrodite to give you protect. Probably putting that very back, because protection vanishes once the host is gone. Now we can give him plus, and we don't take so much damage because we are protected by 2. Maybe we shouldn't even play this. Maybe we should just play it. Yeah, I think not using the mana is kind of silly. I know this will be able to kill it, but this will be able to kill it anyways, because he can just buff her. But we have Ares and hero power. Yeah, just using hero power every turn is super important, because +1/+1 on the god is very, very strong. Hey, this Arachne is also so cool. She's like giving us so much, like Spiderlings, which we can utilize in all those ways. Spiderling every turn. Spawn. Always a Spiderling which can do stuff. Yeah, because the Spiderlings, you can use them in a very versatile way. And whenever a friendly god enters the battlefield, draw a card. Oh, okay. We should also play more gods so that we can draw more cards. How many cards do we have in our deck? 13. Okay, that seems cool. So what did he do? Okay. he gave her. And now he can, she can attack for +2/+2. We don't care, because this can kill the lion anyways, but then we will also get protected. But more important is that we draw cards with him, so that we will never run out of cards, but he will eventually at some point. Keep in also mind there's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So she can move 1, 2, and then she can hit for 3 range. So this can shoot this down if you want it. Range can only move two tiles every time. But can shoot 3 tiles, and melee can move 3 tiles. He also plays Arachne, okay. Yeah, so I have the feeling that we definitely want to do Zeus, but I also have the feeling that we definitely want to do this. And we can probably put him in one of the front rows. I think we could bait him with this. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we bait him more in front, so let's send this more in front. Now I'm really curious. And stun. Stun means that we can just hit it however often we like without taking punish. Yeah, I think she's with a super goddess, so we should definitely increase her strength or her stats. So if this is stunned, it cannot retaliate, so that's very strong. So you can just shoot it down. Maybe even going here. Oh, here we can see we can only 1/3 range is like this range. This, oh, she already moved. Yeah, okay. The lion, probably not. We can put the lion here. It's probably working, just like fine. Okay. Naja, we build up our bot position. Little by little. Come here. Yeah, the RS is pretty good. He pulls an enemy to you, stuns him, and then you can completely bam, yeah? Keep in mind that we still have Athena, so we can just move her anywhere and then for 2 damage if we just want that. This is range. She protects still this, okay, 4 range. This is 5 spawning spiderlings. Okay, we will see. More important is that we have this guy, which basically replenishes and fills our hand. At the moment we do have how many cards in our deck? Where is our deck? 11 cards in our deck. Yeah, that's more than sufficient. So yeah, cool. Yeah, the rank game is really taking longer than the casual games, I have to say. But that's perfectly fine. Cupid. What does she do? 4 mana 4/2, stuns, what? Stuns an enemy unit and knock back all enemy units adjacent to the target. Stuns an enemy unit. 4 mana 4/2. Stuns an enemy unit. Ja, gut. Oh, she's okay. Boom! Retribution! Both died. Oh, Ares is stunned. He doesn't care. Oh, Medusa. That's also very good. I will draw a card if you do that. Yeah, why not? Yeah, we can probably just push now. I mean, just look at him. Yeah, okay, this doesn't need to. Oh, so there's still. Oh, there's an enemy. Okay, so yeah, always spawn a random. Okay, this has to run. Yeah, always spawn a random Greek god. I don't see. Okay, what do we get? Medusa for 4 mana instead of for 4 mana instead of 5 mana. That's really good. So she's legendary, 3/5, and kills whatever is not stone. And now I'm really looking forward. Draw 2 cards from your deck for 2 mana. Yeah, it's very expensive, right? 2 mana and a card. So you basically pay 2 mana for a card. Is it good? It's horrible tempo wise. So much I can tell you. So she takes this, sure. Yeah, I cannot be hyped. We still have range to basically finish them off, so that's not too bad. Yeah, these two, they can just deal little range. Protection is also not there anymore, and this Ares, guys, is just hitting very heavily. Bam. Other than that, we also have another Ares here, sitting here. Yeah, I think we don't use the hero power as long as we have utility like this on the board. That was a mistake. I mean, if you have him on the board, obviously we prioritize playing cards as much as possible. Oh, a flag. Yeah, that's a legendary. 5 mana deploys a flag on the board. Like whatever. Okay, so let's move this here. So it dies and doesn't come back as stone, yeah? Oh, that are not gods. Okay, sure, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know about the positioning, but it seems reasonable to kill this, of course. This is still protected, so we can just hit here. Ares is the mega god. Boom! 7, my friend. And your it's like a shopping basket. I don't really know. We can probably just leech him. Probably do something like this bar. And probably also do something plus. I don't know. I made this guy. He's now super strong. He's not a super dude. Yeah, he's under siege. He's definitely under siege. We have a lot of stuff, he doesn't. So, yeah, not very good. Under siege, guys. Okay, so the spider remains. It's 3 mana, 1/2. Charge. When Skiller kills a unit, gains +3/+0 at the end until end of turn. So it's 3 mana, deal 1 damage. If you deal 1 damage, and that gives her until the end of your next turn, and that makes her 14. I don't know. I think it's lousy, but. So how does it work now? Where do we see our rank? Ah, here.